It's good, man.
What you do today?
Oh, just starting back. Yeah.
Keep it up, brother.
Likewise, man. All right, to start off today, I'm gonna start with back. Swapped out the straight bar, like this lat pull down bar, for the one that like curves on the side. So we'll start with those. I got it set to 175 here. A little bit lighter than what I do if I had the other bar. So to start, I'm gonna retract the scapula a bit, bring the shoulders down, and just tilt my back a little bit and keep the chest pointed upwards. For today's back day, I'm thinking we focus more on cable stuff this time. After this, we'll do machine seated rows, but like the underhand grip ones. And then we'll move on to some cable stuff. So we'll just limit it to like one machine exercise today. I really want to focus on like squeezing and contracting and more volume. I want like the higher rep ranges. I'm gonna use a little bit lighter weight than what we would usually go with, just to switch things up a bit, because we've been going like heavy max like strength training type weight pretty much every back day in the past couple months. So just want to give my back a day where it's focusing mainly on the contractions and the squeezing. And then, of course, the eccentrics go like hand in hand with that. So I got it set to 175 again, and then we'll make this a drop set to get in those extra reps that we're not going to be able to get doing this weight for a second set. Make that a drop set. Go one plate down to 160. Try to get like 3 or 4 more reps. Alright, so to finish with the lat pull downs, I swapped it to that bar I had at the start. We're gonna go really wide pull downs here. Or not. I'm actually pretty satisfied with 9 reps there. Usually for these seated rows, machine rows, we'd start with like 190 or 175. But like I said, I want to focus more on like the overall squeeze and like concentric part of the reps today. So we'll do the first set for reps at 145, and then we'll do an increase in weight to 160 or 175. doing a pretty big increase now to 175, so a 2-plate jump. So that first set was like really slow and controlled reps to start, really feeling out both that eccentric part of the rep and the concentric part of the rep. This set's gonna be more so just kind of trying to rep it out. Still relatively controlled reps, but not as slow of a pace and tempo. For the last set here, we're gonna do another set of 175. Moving on to the next back exercise here, we're going to be doing the seated machine cable rows, starting with the 160. These ones are leveled when you're pulling the cable, so instead of like pulling up like that because you're like lifted, you're just pulling straight back and forth. I prefer the lifted ones where you're like pulling upwards, but this is all my gym for the Fit for Less here has. Drop down now to 140. Second rest pause. All right, finishing off back here, we're gonna do the seated single arm lat pull downs on the incline bench here. So we'll do 2 sets of these and 1 set of the standing version of this. So I got it set to 75 here on the stack. Alright, so just like we were saying earlier, we're gonna finish the third set with the standing version of what we were doing. Whew. It's been like a couple months now doing these, and it's definitely starting to be like my new favorite for lats. Nothing gives me that mind muscle connection and that finishing pump like these do. All right, so back is done. 4 exercises today, starting off with lat pull downs. Then we did some machine rows. Then we did seated cable rows. Then we finished off with the seated single arm lat pull downs. So usual four exercise back day, just with a bit more volume when it comes to like how many reps we did for a set. So that's done. Now we're gonna do the pose down, check out the pump, see what we've been cooking up here, and I think we're gonna finish off with some traps, just like 2 exercises of traps. All right, so back is pretty much done. I'm just gonna do a couple sets of traps here using the easy bar, do some shrugs with it from behind, and then head out.